Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah. Episode 202. We in the building. You ain't know who it is. It's the host with the most, Breezy, a.k.a. Poppy Size Zone.
Yo, it's your guy, A, the Toxic King with the Toxic Takes.
Baby.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Slick Grayson. How y'all feeling out there?
You already know what you got to do. Please download the Alive Podcast app on iOS and Android, and make sure you follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If you're any brand new deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and rate us 5 stars everywhere, because that helps out with the algorithm. All right, fellas, episode 202. Let's do the weekly check-ins. How y'all feeling this week?
Start with me. I feel great. In the gym, you know, Ramadan just ended. Feeling great. In my book.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to my book reading.
Happy Eid to all my Muslims out there.
Word. But that's it. Slick, how you?
Chilling, bro. Same thing. Feeling good in the gym. About to start playing ball again this weekend. Yeah, man. Just taking the good with the bad and just progressing. That's really the move right now. What you feeling?
I still didn't get the details for the ball tournament, yo.
I told you to slide. You was like, all right. I so sad. I even told you about what we talked about on the side. I was like, yo, we can set up the drink for the kids. I'll just figure out the game schedule. It's at 12 this Saturday if you want to slide and see what it's about.
We gonna get it right.
Is it gonna look like the Joe Budden podcast?
No.
Oh, certainly not.
Yeah, nah.
Certainly not.
There's no.
We never talked about that clip, but that shit was nasty.
But they really decided
Some niggas is 40 plus.
Yeah, but they put it online. Like, they thought they was nice. Like, I guess when you they old and married with money, they don't care. Like, it's all engagement. But I was like, some shit the world should never see. It's like that and your asshole should never be on the line as a man.
I mean, but if you pay in the bag for my asshole, I might send that.
That's not what you said when the OnlyFans question came up. You wasn't trying to save me, so it's all good. It's cool. All right, B.
My bad. Yo, be breezy.
Oh, man, I got myself in trouble this week, guys.
Oh, congratulations, nigga, on your baby.
Well, I thought, I'm thinking, I'm going to do a little prank because I saw DDG post this on his Twitter. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm going to take this image and post it. I posted it mad late during April Fool's Day, so I'm thinking, I'm not going to get that much traction. Shout out to Fab. She was like, grow up. I'm thinking, okay, niggas knew what it was. Nigga. I woke up to congratulations. Oh my God, why you didn't tell me? I'm sitting here, at one point I was like, oh shit, I don't even know if I could put on my story that I was joking, because I thought niggas knew I was joking. But I appreciate it though, that means I get bitches though. You feel me?
That was exactly that was the rationale I used when people asked me. I was like, he don't get no pooms, leave him alone.
That's crazy. You're supposed to be my man too over here.
I was protecting your good name. I was like, he ain't out here just raw dogging anything.
Wait. Anybody that I fuck with asked about me?
That's neither here nor there, nigga. Just
You see, this nigga never tells me nothing over here, though, yo. But shout out to the old works that text me, thinking that you still got a chance, boo. You can still spin the block with me. This one thing hit me up. I was like, oh shit, I didn't expect you to sit there. She was like, oh, is this an April Fool's joke? I'm like, nah, but we can make it real, a reality. With you though, I'm trying to join my gang over here. I'm trying to join the dad gang that these boys got over here. So hit my line, ladies.
Ladies,
this
he lying.
April Fool's joke can become a reality.
He lying, ladies.
What's her name?
He lying.
Don't need to know nothing. Once Law tell me who texted him over here, I'll tell you name.
They have a dick. Does it still matter?
Oh, whoa, chill out, gang. Hold on. No man should be asking me if I'm real over here. What the hell's going on? But let's get this episode started. Let's send our condolences to ATL legend, Young Scooter, Black Amigo. You feel me? I guess the news around his death is still being talked about because apparently they made arrests of a female who I guess falsely called the police on him, and one side is saying he got shot. A lot of side is saying he died of a leg injury, running away from the cops. So the information behind his passing is still unknown, but I know these two fellas here don't know too much about Young Scooter, but Young Scooter is prevalent in the ATL hip hop scene. You know, he was there for the Migos. He was there with Gucci Mane. He was there for Rilo. Pretty much there for all the famous rappers that y'all like right now from Atlanta, though. So, RIP to the Black Amigo, Young Scooter.
So yes, sir. Like you said, we're gonna just pay some respect. Here's Young Scooter featuring Gucci Mane. Work.
RIP Black Amigo. All right, let's get into some political slick news. All right, Slick Grayson, what's your thoughts about our mayor, Eric Adams, getting his charge dismissed?
I think when you really look at it, that's kind of where it was trending. There was a conversation originally when they were going to pardon him or, you know, drop the charges, and the judge called him in front of the court to just share information. He was dropped with prejudice. They can't go after him again, right? It speaks to a bigger thing in politics. Like, if you, based on who you know, legitimately, you know, you can get off. And we still don't really know what they were digging for. We know a lot of his regime, people resigned, people were fired, people lost their jobs, family members were indicted. Like, it was getting real spooky. But shout out to Mayor Tate for, you know, making it through.
Nah, he really goes for real. Someone told me, yo, he about to be installed with French Montana after celebrating the news. That won't be surprising you. He be installed.
Yo, have y'all peeped? I mean, it's not political, but yo, all the strip clubs, they trying to make them popping again. All the stars. You seen Clayton Thompson was at Starless last week. Cardi B was at the strip club in Queens by the Long Island Railroad. Like, what's happening? Because New York strip clubs is ass.
Yeah, but Starlets is where it's at, though. You feel me? Shout out to you, Tatted Up Holly. Oh, my Lord. You feel me? Shout out to Tatted Up Holly. Just a special shout out to her. And shout out to the OG, Bernice Burgos. You know, NYC legend, too. You feel me? All made their names in the Starlet lane. You feel me? But y'all want to go to Starlet or to any other place?
We've
been to Starlet.
Yeah, we went. It wasn't that fun.
It wasn't?
It wasn't that fun.
Nah.
The bartenders is more than the strippers.
Birthday. It wasn't that fun. It was more like, all right. It was like you was paying to get dubbed on with a girl with a thong on. You can go to Vegas for that, or Miami.
Yeah. I mean, some of them give a little extra work, you know, if you thought of some dollars, but I'm not a big
take them to the private room real quick.
I won't be touched.
Not out here. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, we took my little brother for his 21st birthday.
He had a good time. That's all that mattered.
Y'all go to Magic City? If you ever go to Atlanta?
You kind of have to. But I heard you got to go for the wings. Like, I'll do that for the aesthetic of like, all right, let me get the wings. Let me see what's up.
You know, the lemon pepper wings?
Yeah.
Feel me?
I think the only... I've been to probably like 4 or 5 strip clubs in my life. The only one I think I really enjoyed was in Vegas. I think I haven't had two out of 3 times in Vegas was lit. And like I've done it with wifey, I've done it with family, and it's like, oh, this shit, all right.
Yeah, international strip clubs are fire too, though.
I think those are called brothels.
They go crazy. All right, Cory Booker. Speak on your man, Cory Booker's filibuster, man. He going crazy, my boy. I hope that boy got a diaper on.
Let's give him a round of applause for what he did. He set the record, 25 hours in a filibuster, essentially holding the Senate hostage and just going in on the Trump regime, all the things, arguing for the citizens who are going to lose their health care, Medicaid, etc. And this was deliberate. Hundreds of thousands of people watched it. Even if you just watch a clip of it, every word he said was powerful. And to captivate for 25 hours, not use the bathroom, not take breaks, like legit 2 bottles of water. I'm here. Let's go. It's impressive, and it's standing on things. I think one thing is for certain, the Democrats did not have a unified person who'd be like, all right, we could see you on the ticket in 2028. And Cory Booker might just put himself at the front of that. Just being unafraid to speak on these issues, these big-ass secrets. Like, you know, Grandpa got an extra family, right? Like, he was at the cookout wilding. Like, he was ready to call out all the bullshit. Called out Elon Musk as an unelected official making policies and determinations about what's happening in our country, calling Trump on his nonsense. So I think it was powerful. It was powerful. And even if you were one of those Republicans who is super conservative, it's like, you can't argue with what he's saying. People are going to lose things, and there's a section of the government that feels like they got to deal with it. That's not how life is supposed to work. Or if you're going to try to cut things out, you slow roll it out and find an alternative that supports people in the long term. They're trying to run the government like a business, and we're people. So shout out to Cory Booker for just taking the time, pushing forward, going crazy. And the fact that he took over the record from the former record holder who was arguing for Jim Crow laws, that's even more gangster. Like, yeah, nah, I'm coming at the real racists. Like, y'all done. It's cooked. Get out of here.
Shout out to Jersey, though. You feel me? Cory Booker, I mean, the 2028 elections is looking spooky because we don't know who we got from outside. And then this man Trump looking like he's going to fix some type of law to run again, it looking like. So it's going to be interesting in a couple of years.
The danger with that is multifold because it becomes, all right, how long can you really be in office? And like you're really undoing the Constitution and modern. When we said like revamp the Constitution is not what we meant, but it's also for his camp, it's like, y'all going to let Barry run again? I know I take my shots at Obama, but I'm like, he will smoke you because everything y'all have spent all your time in your multiple terms to undo started with his presidency, right? He understands the economy. He understands diplomatic relations. And people know that you guys have shit on his legacy more so than trying to help people. So he let him run again. He might not want to, but he might have to pop out.
You know Michelle ain't going to let that shit happen. Michelle like, yo, we've been having a peaceful life. Sit your black ass down. You know Michelle going to tell him that.
But he's campaigning for whoever was on the ticket. You say you let him go there and support Cory Booker, or, say he'll be Secretary of State or whatever. If Cory Booker gets like, that's the thing. If Cory Booker can build his name up or somebody else can build their names up, Obama don't have to worry about it. But if you feel like Trump is going to run again and whatever software they used to steal this last election, it's like, all right, at least if I put somebody up there, it's like, yo, yeah, we got to look at this. Y'all, these numbers don't even make sense. You feel me? So,
yeah. Shout out to him, though. All right. Quickly on the game news real quick, man. Nintendo Switch 2 was announced and will be available June 5th. Slick, I know I don't know if Tox you have a Switch, but I know Slick you have one, man. What's your thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 2, man? And potentially $80 games to $90 games.
Oh, it's not potential, it's confirmed. I think the price of the Switch is fair, $450. I think with tariffs, even though it's only $330 in Japan, but it's region locked, so it's like damn. But $450 for a portable console, 120 frames per second, 4K. It has everything you really need on it. It's future proof. They're getting exclusive titles, so the Switch is already an enjoyable experience when you have one and you got games from back in the day that now you on them go and you playing on TV. So I think that really like the trips and vacations and all the thing between that and the Steam Deck, you can't go wrong. But now the games thing is a little weird because everybody knows Switch games never go on sale. You got yours at work.
You feel me? I carry my shit with me.
But nah, $90 game. The reason they said they did this is because Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be $100. I'm like, y'all are really pricing people out of these markets.
Now, I'm okay with this price if they don't do no more transaction.
They're going to do transactions.
You see, and that's when I have a problem with it because already games are a bit. To be honest with you, most games are $90 if you want to put in the DLCs and custom items and all that. Once you add most games up, it ranges about $90 to $100.
Some is like $150. So, I think Pokemon, I spent like $150 on buying DLCs.
Yeah. So if I have no problem if they're going to give us the full game like they used to do with like PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 when they used to give us the full game. If they give us the full game and they just the only thing the updates are is just like fixing the bugs and stuff. All right, cool. Charge me the $90. But like Mario Kart World, fire, by the way. I saw the trailer. Fire. I'm a definitely cop. Nigga, don't come to me 6 months later with a $30 expansion pack. That shit gonna piss me off because now that shit gonna go to $120 now. Because right now the expansion pack is about $25 on the Switch 1. So I already know y'all gonna up that shit up for the Switch 2. But speaking of just the Switch 2, they also have now you can stream. So it's kind of like they have like a Discord method where all of us can play the same game and look at each other. They also have a camera. They also have a mic now, so you could talk shit, which I love because there's certain games I want to talk shit. You feel me? So I'm excited for it. I don't know if I'm gonna cop it first day.
Hell no.
But I'm definitely excited for it though.
Man, this might not go well. I'm not allowed to play video games.
Wait, you
Yeah,
did that?
bro.
You want to bring that hit?
I'm dead.
You sure?
I'm not allowed to play video games. I play my little college football when she not home, but other than that, I'm not allowed.
Damn.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you want to say
Play
why.
video
Or,
games.
He said why. He said I play when she's not at home. Think about it.
okay, you know what? Okay.
She not home now. I'm
since-
just making sure. Gotta look behind you, brother.
Wait,
I
Tox,
never really play video games though. I was never really good at it, to be honest. Unless it's like a little shooting game or football or like a sports game. But I never really played video games growing up.
Yeah, I'm not really too good at multiplayer games like that. I know Slick is a big Call of Duty. You know, during the pandemic, niggas was running teams and shit. I was trash. I ain't gonna lie.
It's all right. We got
That
those
shit was
trash.
fun though.
That was mad fun. It was fun. We went from ass to nice. It was lit. I just
Now
haven't.
we definitely went from being ass to
We was
being dumb night
terrible.
in that game during the
I'm
pandemic.
about to say we was trying
It's
to.
not like a little story game. I do like a little story game.
Yeah, I have an
that's
addictive
my
personality.
specialty.
So if I find a game I like, I will play that shit every day. That's why I be scared to play video games now, because I'm gonna sit here and do nothing but
Yeah.
play it in my spare time.
Nigga, I caught the Marvel Rivals bug, bro. My man's played it. He told me, yo, jump on. Started playing that shit. Nigga, what? I'm Moon Knight. Ask about me with Moon Knight, niggas. I fuck niggas up with Moon Knight. Hit me up for the PSN, nigga.
Now that you said that,
But-
I mean,
Okay.
you waiting for the Switch too, or they said Sony about to drop a portable PS5, like a handheld.
They already have a portal.
They have a portal.
Yo.
They have a portal. The portable PS5 is like the PSP. Like you can't get on the Wi-Fi on the portal. Apparently, the portable P5 or whatever PSP 2K20, whatever they gonna call it, is like an actual system, like real live Wi-Fi, all the stuff the Switch got, but you playing all your Sony games type joints. So I mean, that's the thing that's really missing: being able to play high quality games. Like if I could play Call of Duty on the go.
You right. I don't know about that because the Sony on some bullshit with their products too, though.
I'm just saying.
So you already know that price point. You think the Switch is $450? The PSP is about to go for $5 and up.
I mean,
And
but
I'm about to cop 10 of them. I'm gonna cop 10 of them joints.
I'm about to say
Resell.
the flip, really flip. Imagine that's a great, because at least you say with the Switch, the thing about people thought about the Switch was like, yo, I'm playing Mario Kart on the go. I'm playing these classic Nintendo titles, and I can play on the crib. And if I gotta leave, I don't gotta pause my game right there. I just undock and I'm lit till I get to my destination. Yeah. So you saying now you taking that with Sony titles? You taking that with Ghost of Tsushima, Red Dead Redemption? Think about that. Even if you're not getting the first person shooters or the multiplayer battle royales, if you can do but if you can do those two on Wi-Fi or a hotspot, boy, they won.
Yeah, niggas getting robbed.
They won. You only take that if you're going on a plane. You going from point A to point B. You're not walking through the hood with that.
But I agree though. I'll cop it though. I didn't cop the portable. I didn't cop the portable one that they have right now because I didn't really see the.
It's pointless. It's pointless if you unless you play like singles player, like you play story games. It's a story game system basically. You playing your games. You could do the same thing that on the portal. You can do on your iPad. Like you could literally remote play games. That's what it is. You just got a screen and a PlayStation controller.
Okay. Real quick, Tox, you're the defender of Bronx. You know, every time we try to shit on the Bronx, you like to defend the Bronx.
You can't say that
with your
here,
honor.
bro. You can't say I defend the Bronx. I do not defend the Bronx.
Every time we talk about the Bronx,
listen, I do not defend the Bronx. Wink, wink.
Captain
I'm winking
Bronx.
at you. I do not.
That
defend
means
the
shut
Bronx,
up.
bro. I do not defend the Bronx. I defend
know
Brooklyn.
none of what's going on. Hey, what's your thoughts about the Bay Plaza riot with all these young little Wyatts?
I mean, one, the Bronx is not safe. The Bronx is not a real place, and so is Bay Plaza. Bay Plaza is not a real place, bro. Like, ain't they trying to fix it up over there? It's clipped over there.
Yo, I saw that video and I'm like, yo, these niggas was going through every floor, throwing shit. I think someone got stabbed. They was fighting. I'm like, nah. You see, the weather turned 70 one time and niggas start wilding. Yeah, yo, stay indoors this summer. These YNs don't know how to act, bro. You being a teacher.
If the Yankees win, then you really gonna see that the Bronx don't know how to act. If the Yankees take it over, yeah.
And them niggas is over here hitting home runs like they on steroids, like it was the 90s.
Shout out to the torpedo bat.
They might drug test all them niggas.
It's the bats. They said they shifted the wood in the bat pole, so now it was like the spot that takes the most contact. It's more power. So dudes that was probably hitting singles and doubles, now they hitting triples and home runs.
Yeah, nah, I'm not jacking that. But yeah, y'all young niggas, stop. Cause now, cause you know the McDonald's by Junction or by Flatbush Junction, all my Brooklyn heads know this. You feel
You
me?
can't.
That
They're
shit.
not allowing certain ages in there.
Yeah, you gotta go there with a parent. You gotta show ID. I ain't gonna lie,
That shit
that
is
spot needed
jokes.
it because that shit is historic in Brooklyn history. Niggas got shot.
That shit is
Niggas got stabbed.
jokes.
Niggas got jumped all the time in there. They about to do that shit. They started doing that in Kings Plaza. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. There's no space for
Atlantic
young niggas
Terminal.
now.
It's over.
Well, Kings
Yeah, because y'all
Plaza
don't
is a
know that.
dangerous place. For all our New York listeners, Kings Plaza is definitely a dangerous place.
Depends on
I
what
remember there was
time you
like a
go.
riot. There was a riot in there like 3 years ago or 4 years ago during the pandemic or something like that. A big riot.
But it was a riot at Atlantic Terminal too, man. Don't put KP like that. You know.
I'm just saying, bro. For all the New York listeners, Kings Plaza is definitely a landmark in the city though, for real. I remember when the movie theater was open.
What? Circuit City was in
Crazy,
there.
bro.
Ja
They done
Morant did it
changed that
again.
mad times.
Ja Morant did it again.
He shot the gun
He
again.
did it again.
This man
Yeah,
don't know how
that's
to
jokes.
listen.
We're gonna get to it though.
Yeah,
We're
so
gonna get to Ja.
let's quickly get through these topics. Diddy accuser alleged Beyonce and LeBron James were part of the freak off parties. Now, I just want to put this real quick because this person said around this time, around April 2015, and I just want to say LeBron was fighting for his life in the playoffs. You feel me? Kevin Love, Kyrie, you feel me, wasn't helping him during this time. Do not put this on my guy over here, man. And I only put this on a docket to be like, yo, at this point with these accusers, not even doing proper research or doing anything, just saying anything and accusing anyone for money, y'all making real victims over here scared to come out, bro. But this shit getting nasty now. They started with Jay-Z, put that in the dirt, and now they put in Beyonce and LeBron James. What next? Obama?
I'm sure they was all at a party. I wouldn't put it past Obama being at a Diddy party.
Yeah, remember, you're not doing that. We're not doing this.
Remember, vote or die.
Why not?
Remember, vote or die.
I mean, why not? Come on, it's a party. It was just a party. The freak offs happened after the party. So at 2:00 when everybody was leaving. So we really don't know who was at the freak off portion. But like going to a Diddy party was like the thing. Fuck it, I wanted to go to a Diddy party.
Yo, clip that up, guys.
Clip it.
Clip it. It said that.
I said he wanted to go to a Diddy party. He was getting freak off. Then they're gonna clip the beginning when I said I'm selling my booty hole.
Oh man, yeah, but that case got dismissed because I don't think the judge really believed it. But yeah, I just wanted to put that real quick. And then Offset. All right, so Cardi B's back. We know too much about their relationship, and I just put this on the docket real quick because, fellas, is this lame or not? So Cardi B alleged that Offset has been sending the nigga that she's fucking with now pictures and videos of them having sex, and he continues to harass her. And her, this is her words. So like, what your guys thought about a nigga? Like, imagine if you talking to a new shorty, you fucking with her, y'all good. You get a random text message from a nigga like, nah, that's my shorty. And he send you a video of him piping the new girl, and you find out that's like her ex-husband or whatnot. What's your thoughts?
Niggas is corny.
Nigga, I might send him a video back like, nigga, this is how you do it. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna lie.
Damn,
y'all
both doing revenge porn. Y'all both going to jail. Y'all stupid.
That is definitely revenge porn.
You dope.
Nigga, this how you pipe your shorty, nigga.
Nah, niggas,
So yeah, what's your thoughts on Offset? Because I'm like,
corny.
Offset, leave the girl alone, bro.
He grasping for
like
straws.
you. Go ahead.
He grasping for straws. I don't care about what that nigga's doing. Is nasty. He's some cornball nigga. Any nigga that just start, oh, you not fucking me no more, yo nigga, gonna see how you really give it up. I'm sure the new nigga knows now. He's getting it too.
Yeah.
But this goes to show that all those niggas are corny though. Because like, why are you saying like just because you got money and you dress nice don't mean you the shit. He corny. Why are you sending the nigga pictures of you slamming the girl? Like I know you popped. Y'all got kids together.
He don't really dress nice. He just like you said, he got money.
And do I really think Cardi B is a virgin, nigga? Of course I know she got popped,
exactly,
nigga.
Bro. She was a whole stripper. That don't mean nothing. But like, come on, look at her. Like, what are we doing?
It means a little bit.
Like, do you hear what she raps about, my nigga? Like, I know she talk about her wet ass pussy, my nigga. I know she fucked. So, nigga, you sending me that and I'm just saying, maybe what about like a regular girl? I'm like, nigga, any girl our age, I ain't expecting her to be a virgin, never fucked before. So you sending me that is just like, nigga, get over yourself, gang. You know you fucked up. That's guilt.
Yeah, you spiraling. You
That's 100% guilt.
You spiraling, and he lost a good thing. She was the best thing that happened to him. She had him on all the red carpet joints. People had to actually care about what he was doing outside of the Migos. She let the nigga pop lock on stage and shit. Like,
now the nigga got nothing because there is no Migos.
Mm-hmm.
Now he just out here.
Yeah, shit. Damn, the light skins destroyed the Migos. That's crazy.
Don't do that. Don't put that on. Real quick, I know y'all not too into the streaming community, but did y'all get a chance to look at DDG hit-a-thon?
I saw a few
marathon that he had.
I saw a few clips.
So basically, so basically, he was he did a subathon for 40K, and the ending of the 40K was him to cut off his locks. But during this subathon, he was making an album. So each day he had different people, or he made different songs each day. And the reason why I brought this up, because the label told him to do it again, because it gained so much exposure. You had like Rob 49, The Baby, Queen Naja, Wiz Khalifa, Skilla Baby came up, and it was like popping. It was like great exposure, not only for DDG, because now DDG gets his respect in the industry, because we talked about this like a long time ago about him not getting respect. Now everybody see like, oh, now all these rappers fucking with DDG. Now he must be someone now, at least in the other side of YouTube. What's your thoughts about this being a new way for artists to start making albums? Because it gave us an in-depth, so they got to choose the beat. You saw the rappers write down their shit. You saw them punch in their lines. You really had like that whole studio feeling, and also they took some feedback from fans sometimes, and sometimes they ignored it. So what's your thoughts about potential artists doing that in the future for their albums? It could be a great rollout.
It's like you said in pre-production, bro. It's the pulse of the youth. Like, people want the stream. That's where a lot of traction is. And now it's like, all right, cool. Now you're seeing the song be predicted. Now you're seeing it's like, all right, we really working out here, and it's engagement. Again, imagine somebody, I told him change his line and he did it, now I'm popping. Other people want to try to get on that too. And it opens door for bigger artists to come through the stream now. Now we're not just having a sleepover and dancing and being silly. Let's make some music. Let's make some bread. I think, what is he, like number 5 on Twitch or something? Whatever platform.
Yeah, he's in the top 10. He's in the top 10.
Yeah, so that's like, again, he enhanced his bag, enhanced his credibility. And it is a great way for, like, especially like people that are making that transition to music already have that following. I don't like when an artist just pops up on a random stream and does nothing and says nothing. So it's a good little move.
And you know what this brings? It brings back intimacy with records. You know how people used to feel connected to music. Because, especially with Drake back in the days in college, we was like, oh, yeah, because we was going through that. Now with these streams, you was there to watch this song actually be made step by step. So now when you hear this shit in the spot, or you put this shit on, you can resonate with this a bit more now. And I think that'd be great for future artists to use.
That's fair.
Now,
this might not go well. I don't want to see none of the artists on stream.
Really?
It
you want to see Chris Brown?
Because it only works because they're with somebody that does it. They can't. I don't want to see them make their own channel and go do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but most people who start off streaming don't automatically do a subathon. So the process is, first you start streaming a little bit, and after a while,
no, I get that. I get that, bro. I'm big YouTube. I'm big streaming. I love that shit. Like, I can sit down and watch YouTube all day, but I don't even want to see them not even in a subathon. Like, I don't want to see any artists that become their thing, because they all did it during the pandemic. Like, every artist created a podcast, every artist created a YouTube channel, and they're doing their thing. But it only really works and goes far if you were in that place, like at that, like if that's what you do. Like DDG, he started a YouTube and he wanted to do music, so it works for him. Kai, it works if you go on with a Kai. It works if you go on with an Aiden Ross or a Plaque Boy Max. If you just The Baby or whoever, and you decide like, yo, I'm gonna start streaming and I'm gonna write my music with you, it's not gonna work, because they don't have that personality.
Because Tiger started doing it. Tiger started streaming, and then he started doing sort of similar to like Plaque Boy Max, and started inviting people and started doing artists. So you can kind of see the shift.
His music. Not listen to his music.
He pop locks now.
Music is trash, first of all.
Don't
Look,
do
he
Tiger
pop
like
locks.
that.
What are we doing? He
Don't do
pop locks. What are we doing?
Don't do Tiger like that. Tiger's a legend out here, gang. Don't do that, my nigga. Put the
Tiger
lime
is a
in the
legend.
coconut and shake it all up. Come on,
He
man.
is a
Put
legend.
the lime in the
And
coconut.
That
nigga.
was his industry plant days when they thought he was going to be the plant, and it's like, nah, I'm going to Young
Facts.
Money. My cousin
Niggas
Strappy
don't know about
McCoy.
that, Tiger. Niggas don't know about the lime in the coconut,
Coconut
Tiger.
juice got me real loose. Like, what the fuck, bro? Shout out to
him.
Tiger from the Well Done series. That was great, Tiger. Fan of a fan era.
Oh yeah, yo, shout out to Honey Cocaine. Honey
hats and shit like
Cocaine.
that. I
Yeah,
don't know who Honey Cocaine is.
Yo, Honey Cocaine, come back, Honey
I
Cocaine.
like skin girl
fuck
he
with
in
you.
love with.
You feel me? Just speaking on stream, I saw that coming. Fuck you.
You set it up for yourself, man. You can say yourself.
I'm just shouting out people over here. He over here added this narrative over here. Anywho, did y'all get a chance to see Akademiks and Ye's interview on stream or what? Not only the interview, but also the stream. Did y'all get to see my man Ye in a Black Klans outfit?
Nope, didn't care.
I'm good.
I mean, I saw the screenshots because the internet ate it up, which makes me really want to delete my Twitter and Instagram because I'm like, we are forced to see things we don't care to see right now at this current stage.
Nah. Yo, delete it. It feels good. Delete it.
I put it on app limit today. We're gonna see. If the app limits don't help, it's gone. I'll just leave it on the other
Delete that shit.
the work phone.
Yeah, I don't like the screenshot messages from Ak and Ye with Ye just saying everything he feels about the industry. You know, him talking about how he hates Drake, but he's Team Drake and he wants to do a collab album with him. Y'all don't.
No.
Him dissing Jay-Z.
I don't care.
No.
I genuinely don't care.
No. I'm giving that zero attention. The more attention you give it, the more he's gonna be like, I got you. Nobody really giving him attention.
He also announced the World War III track list. He also, y'all not fucking with it.
I don't care.
We off Ye?
It's not about being off. It's just the antics. The music talks for itself, and he's already doing. We know why he's in the what's it called. He's being controversial. Like, what's he really saying of substance? And even some of the shit that he said.
That Bully song is trash. He's talking about, yeah, I'm a Nazi. All my friends are Nazis. I'm like, oh nah, bro, you bugging the fuck out, gang. I don't lie. It's just sad to see how legend. And I think it all started with his RP to his mom. Once his mom passed away, I just think his mental health just started going downhill from there, bro.
It's clip.
That's coming up on like 15 years now. At what point are we gonna leave that alone?
You gonna tell a nigga to get over grieving over his mother? That's wild.
Nah, but like, is it grief? Like you got serial killers that be killing people, and they be killing people because they grieving off of something. Like they didn't have their parent or whatever. At some point, I gotta stop giving you attention on that. Like, get you some help. And that's it. Like, we gonna say, oh, damn, Ye, I know you a Black Klansman, but I'm sorry your mama died 15 years ago.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, nigga cold-hearted out here.
It's not cold-hearted. I think that grief does transcend into mental illness when it's not, handled the proper way. And I think this is a prime example of it. And then not only is it mental illness, but it's also just like his need for attention and validation. He done lost he literally got everything that he thought would validate him and hit what he thought would make him feel validated, and he has not gotten on where he wants to be. He lost his wife was left to him. He don't have access to his kids. I
don't even know if him and Bianca's still together, because one minute she's posting him and next minute they're not. I don't even know what the status with that.
Yeah, he's searching for validation, and I was like, the only person that really validated him was his mother. So, and it's just like fuck, because it's like to Chox's point, it's been so long. You have money and resources to get the help you need, and he kind of just buried himself in his work. And unfortunately, we got some great music out of it, but his personality is spiraled.
Yeah, I'm not checking for
another nigga spiraling.
All right, man. You know what he does need? He most people might think he might need the Lord, right? Slick.
Don't say that to me, because I almost said some real out of pocket shit. This might not go well.
Nigga, please.
Let me transition. Let me work on my transition game.
Nah, because you realize niggas get mad at everything from slavery except for Christianity. But go ahead, carry on.
Oh my God! Let me work on my transition to the next topic over here.
I'm just saying, the white man's Lord.
He might need a sermon from Marvin Sapp. You feel me? But he might have to close that door.
You gotta pay for it. You gotta pay for it.
Slick, I sent it on Twitter, Slick. But what's your thoughts on Bishop Marvin Sapp?
Never would have made it without your funds. That shit was
He said, "Pay your tithes. Pay your tithes."
he
man.
said, you ain't leaving, bitch.
I don't get this
That shit's
40K.
funny, bro.
And they understand the
He had a message from
cost
God.
that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
You sound like hold door.
It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly,
Cut it off. It's like, it's good.
I'm gonna have y'all.
It's like, whoa. What was you doing in this situation? You at church trying to receive the Lord's blessings over here, and nigga told the ushers, close that door. Don't let niggas out until niggas give at least $100.
I wouldn't have been there. I wouldn't have been.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm running through niggas. Nigga, if you don't get the fuck out my face.
Yeah, nah, it look like Bay Plaza Mall in there.
Max. Yo, how you gonna tell niggas to close the door and niggas gotta give at least $100? It costs $100 to listen to the Lord? I thought I could speak to the Lord like this.
I guess that's why I be between blessings. I ain't pay that $100.
He had to pay that electric bill.
Boy.
Now, I think it was for a jet or something like that, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah. I would have said respectfully, Pastor, suck my dick.
okay. No,
What do you mean,
like
okay?
the bishop like that.
Why? How am I? He disrespected me. You kidnapped me. You held me for ransom. Pay this $40K. I can't go home. He would have saw all different sides of Slick that day. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm very cool, but that would have been the church is the one place where my attitude come out real quick.
Bro, a $40K. What you need? What the church need $40K for? What y'all doing over here in one sitting? You go and then watch. Next week you're gonna tell me a lot of things that you need donation for.
If we pay digitally, if we pay tangibly, I'm not paying nothing. I gave you my $10 envelope. Leave me be. It was good enough.
Take this little $10.
It was good enough for you when I was 8. It's gonna be good at 38. Relax.
You feel me? Take this little $10 and make it stretch. Leave me the fuck out of here.
Sister Pearlie that come to Bible study and revival and teach Sunday school and all those different activities. She the men's choir, the women's choir, the youth choir. Yeah, she can run it up. Go ahead. You tithe every day. Slick ain't paying that.
You better not ask me next week. If I pay this $100, you're not hearing from me for at least 100 visits.
Let it be the first of the month. Pastor.
Oh my God. Yeah, and you know what I just like? I like church humor because I listen to Kevin on stage, and I watch other comedians, especially like other like quote unquote clean comedians, and also I watch all the sermons. They've been having a field day with this. Shout out to you guys because this shit is hilarious. Keep making those videos because Marvin Sapp, you bugging.
I'd ask him every question in the book that for this $100 you gonna answer my questions. So why so and so? Yo, why the Holocaust happened? Why slavery happened? Explain to me. They did this so we could be here, so I can pay you what? He would have hated me. I'd have been called all types of sinner.
All right, let's get into some music. Tox, you put it on the docket that you was wrong about the boy. You gave no context on why.
Nah, I was wrong. Yo, sexy songs for you. Fire.
Nah, I'm
my 12. My 12 tracks. I got 12 tracks, bro. 12. I think it was 12, right? I think it was 12 tracks.
12 out of 22. 21.
12 out of 22, 21. And then I listened to all his other albums, and I did an experiment. I tried to see which albums had no skips on it. Every album had no skips on it except for All the Dogs. That shit, I skipped like 5 tracks. No lie.
Yeah, For All the Dogs does have.
No lie, bro.
It's a good album. It grows on you. It grew on me a lot. But if at a first listen, a couple listens, it do got some skips.
But that's not why I was wrong. This might not go well. That nigga is corny, bro. Like, he is full of shit. He is so corny. He don't let nothing go. Bro.
That's been his whole career.
Let's talk exactly. This nigga corny, bro. I don't know how he get any type of bitches. Like, why do bitches like him, bro? Look at that video. Let's talk about the video.
What video?
Let's talk about the video. The Nokia shit. Let's get straight into it.
So
corny.
How is corny?
corny.
How is it corny?
Corny, bro. It's after Kendrick shit. He's still thinking about the beef.
So my man's over here at the pop-out show could dress like Hotline Bling, do his dance. This nigga could do this Super Bowl commercial, mention no rounds 2. This nigga could sit here and do the Super Bowl and make his little jabs, go on the Cardi shit, stop me from working with Cardi, do all this shit, and I only did a little bit of resemblance to a video, and I get called corny for this?
Yes, here's why. Because it was all in the midst of the beef. The beef been done. You filed a lawsuit, but then you still want to double back. One of the lawsuits was based on, oh, y'all let him do this about me and talk about me, and you messed up my bag. But then you go back after, and then you make a video based on his video from a year ago.
It's not a year.
You basically starting the beef over. Because the beef started in May.
It's not been a year.
11 months. The beef started in May of 2024.
No, the beef started at the end of March. Okay. And that was with the Like
so
That.
It's been a year then.
No. It started with Like That. And then the real beef with the back and forth records started towards the end of April to beginning of May. So
yeah,
but the
like
video, the pop out was what, in June? The video came out in July.
You just said the
announcement came in November, October, if I believe. And then we got the Super Bowl in February. Shit's still relevant.
They were still going. It's not relevant anymore. Nobody really cares about the Drake.
Wait. What did Drake have done in the last 3 to 4 months with the beef? He hasn't done nothing.
3 lawsuits
against UMG.
Based on Kendrick, bro. But anyway, he corny. I was wrong.
But February is around the corner. February is 2 months ago.
Okay,
so the beef was over by then?
Bro, it's corny.
How is it corny?
I
What's
wish
corny
that
is the narrative that I got for Nokia. Because first of all, I'm hearing, you got black girls dancing like Drake haven't had black girls. Drake has had plus models, had dark skin, light skin, white women all in his videos.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about the video, the concept of the video, how it looks, the black and white, the dancers, him not looking at the camera, the owls.
The black and white, that's Theo's thing. If you follow that's been his cameraman for years. That's his aesthetic. That's Theo's aesthetic all the way. So I don't judge off the black and white because that's Theo's aesthetic.
I don't know who Theo is. I don't know who
it's
Theo
his official cameraman. It's his official cameraman that he does all his work with.
He's never done a black and white video before.
No, but he does a lot of his pictures. A lot of Theo's pictures are black and white. That's Theo's aesthetics.
But is it Drake's pictures are in black and white? Because I don't see
some of them are. Some of them he does black and white in some of his photos.
We're not gonna say that the video don't look like Kendrick's video. We're not gonna say that.
He showed
Come on, he corny, but you saying corny.
He had snakes. He had snakes on the wall. Old to Nokia's snake game. He had the handshake with the dap up. It paid homage to Nokia. Had a lot of Nokia things in it.
Okay, you potted. It's cool. You potted.
Bro.
You potted for your boy.
Nokia is it? You feel me? UMG. Motion got denied, nigga. UMG, ABC, 1, 2, 3, Drake and 5, nigga. I will come back later on this year when that shit comes out, and we gonna pie for real when that shit finish.
They also said
now the discovery is happening. Oh, and I saw what you said, Slick. That wasn't confirmed. That's why they put it on the docket.
Oh,
what you said earlier.
They saying
it wasn't confirmed.
They said that the lawyer that Drake pulled the part about it not like us being botted. That's what I saw. Of course, a couple different.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah, that I sent you something from the docket. It wasn't true. That's why I didn't put it on the docket. I was even going to talk about that, to be honest with you. But back to the Nokia video. What's your thoughts on this, Slick?
I like the song. I thought it should have been more colorful and fun. I think to Tox's point, it does get bothered. But it was cool. Like I enjoyed seeing Drake actually put out a video that it looked like it was meant to entertain in some way, shape. It's meant to get a reaction. It wasn't some lazy just, all right, you're gonna just see me do some random shit, right? I thought it should have been like a roller skating joint, should have been fun, flashy. I would have went for more of that aesthetic, but if, like you said, Theo, if that was his situation, he wanted, that was his vision.
You can go on his IG.
I've seen it.
Look at all his photos.
Cool. I've seen it. I take pictures, bro. I'll be like, I know.
Oh, so you don't. So back me up on this when Tox.
But I'm also, I get both sides. I just feel like I don't know. When I hear a song, I think about what the video should be, and I didn't think the video should have been that. So that was just my thought. I was like, it's cool.
No, and I think what you're saying is right, but I think plenty of other people said it, so I think it was predictable for that type of video that you're saying. I think that was cool, and I think if he had did it that way, that would have been safe in a way, because not only you said it, but Kassinet literally said the same exact thing what you just said. Kassinet literally just said the same thing on his big stream not too long ago. So it was like multiple people have the same sentiment that you said, and I think maybe he thought about it. Maybe, I don't know. He liked to think out of his box, because most of his videos don't really have to do anything with the music, to be honest with you. If you look at most of Drake's videos, they don't really have any correlation to his songs.
He also looks very disinterested throughout the video.
Yeah, bro. I think this might not go well. I think his videos in the past have been much better. I think he's a very thought out individual. That's why he doesn't put out that many videos.
Yeah, he definitely.
My whole thing. And this is a hot take. This might get me kicked out of the industry. Most of his videos aren't that great.
I don't think he's
the only video that I'm saying here like was in the last 5 years or last 6-7 years that was like, nah, this shit dope, was In My Feelings with the Lala, Felicia Rashad.
I will interject.
I think that was fire.
I will interject. I don't think he's cared about a video since Scorpion, because I think all those videos were good. The guys playing, giving out the budget was fire. Not like us, all the female celebrities coming through and giving them spot shine. And even I'm upset using the Degrassi, like that was tough.
And In My Feelings with Scorpion. So that's why I said like his shit hasn't been there since Scorpion.
Because Tuesday Slide,
but that proves the point though, because he doesn't make good videos, because everything after came after the pandemic. Nobody cares about videos.
And he was up a lot. So
that proves the point.
He stopped caring.
What point does that prove?
That he does do good videos, that he thinks about his videos when he actually does a video.
I mean, that was since 2018 though. He made other videos after that.
What's a good video he's had? He
had to do something major with this video. He had to do something different with this video per se, because this is his first video post beef, because he hasn't done any music. He hasn't done any video for any songs, not even his own songs since the beef. Since First Person Shooter, actually, he hasn't done anything. The First Person Shooter was a good video.
What's it called?
First Person Shooter was a good video.
The set from For the Dogs, the singing shit. He did a video for that.
What singing shit?
I forgot the name of it, but it's a video.
Yeah, he did. You Broke My Heart. I don't like.
No, he did. You broke this. He did another one.
That shit was trash. That video was trash. He had two white girls and Morgan Waller on there. I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with
he dropped the ball, because You Broke My Heart was going to break the record. That's the shit too. He do that shit too. He literally be having songs like he would have led with Nokia as a single. He probably would have got the #1 already. Or
but there's that rumor that he's waiting to get out his UMG contract before he start. That's what they've been saying in multiple platforms like the Joe Budden platform and all that. That he has like songs in the cut that he knows that will go off. But I think he's been beefing with UMG for so many years now. He's waiting to get off that shit, and then that's when he say he's gonna start like dropping. That's the rumor though. I don't have no confirmation on that type of shit with that. But that's been what's said on podcasts, on different podcasts and different platforms.
Fuck those podcasts.
Joe Biden, hey, we need the plug. Yo, Joe, you be walking around naked in niggas' hallways.
Not fucking, so fuck the podcast. Fuck him.
God damn, we saw Pod Wars, like the Secret Wars. All right, let me get my fuck yous out. Hold on. What's a New York based podcast so we can say fuck you to? Hold on. I don't know none.
Oh, I don't know that exactly. This might not go well. That's the only New York podcast I know.
Facts, niggas. Gunshot Slick. We're the best podcast in New York City. You heard? Real quick, what's your thoughts about Joe Budden? Speaking of just Joe Budden, so he released merch. Drake released merch, and one of the merch had Melissa Ford, and it had like a URL on it, videovixen.ca. CA is what .com is for Canada. And the narrative started like, because it shifted when you go on that website, it automatically goes to Joe Budden's Patreon page. So a lot of people thought Drake was being like petty. You had Melissa Ford over there talking about, yo, where's my check, nigga? Like, you sending this to this nigga's page over here, nigga. You didn't send me no check for this. But then it turned out that one of Joe Budden's workers was waiting for the merch drop. As soon as he saw the merch drop, he looked up the URL, saw that he looked at the domain, nobody had it. He quickly purchased it and made it redirect to Joe Budden Patreon. What's your thoughts about that?
Smart business.
I fuck with it.
Our business.
I fuck with it. Get that bread. Get that bread. Now let's get into some Keke Palmer and Jonathan Majors news. All right, Keke Palmer's facing backlash for having Jonathan Majors appear on her podcast. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's weird. Not as weird. I'm gonna preface it by like when you're admitting to putting your hands on a woman, like there should be some repercussion, and he's dealt with that in terms of losing his brand deals and whatnot. I think the fact that audio came out, it does definitely paint him in a more negative light. At the same time, it's like we have kind of like, all right, damn, it sounds crazy. This might not go well. Like, oh damn, that white woman was violating. He's trying to get away in this one instance that he was accused of, right? It's like, yeah, what he got hit for, we weren't supposed to get hit for that. We understand that, right? But I think with Keke is like he's on a press tour right now. They are trying to rebuild his character. He's been on was it Sherry Shepherd? He's on TikTok. Yeah. He's everywhere.
He was on the Breakfast Club.
Like he's addressing certain things. Nigga might be a sociopath. He is a damn good actor, and they gonna give him a second chance. And I think as fans of his art, we can say like, yeah, like I hope the nigga's getting the help he need. He said, he said that weird shit. I'm doing my work.
Yeah, he sound like a Southern Baptist nigga from the 40s.
Nigga sound like a serial killer, but I think for him just to be on her show after her whole domestic spat with her baby father, it kind of can rub people the wrong way. But it's the internet, and people always kind of say they'll voice their opinions about whatever.
But who is it rubbed the wrong way? Like I actually think it's this might not go well. I've been saying this all night. I might be the this might not go well tonight. She was in a domestic dispute with her baby father. They cleaned that up. He went to the army. Like they continued their good fatherhood. So the whole conversation that they could be having is like, what really happened in that situation and understanding each other's point of view about what's going on. So if you take it from that way, this is the perfect rollout for him and her platform.
Absolutely.
I think, and I know he's on a rollout. He's been on everything, like you said. Like he's been in the gym with all the gym content creators. Like he doing his thing. Like Marvel is kicking air right now because they need him.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He put his hands on a white woman. He put his hands on a white woman though. They ain't taking him back just yet.
I don't know. We might. What if he pops out in the Doomsday? Shit will go crazy.
It'd probably be Secret Wars. What I will say is that the reviews for Magazine Dreams are saying he put on a generational performance. So I think knowing that he is talented is there, we understand as a black man he's going to be held high. And again, we're not absolving the information that has shown what he's done, but it's like, all right, he's going to get some kind of bag. They're going to bring him back up.
No. Somewhere.
We was discussing this pre-production, but Jamie Talks don't think Michael B. Jordan is a B rank actor, a B-list actor. He don't think he's a good actor, period.
C-list at best.
Are we talking his
C-list at best? We're
talking his skills or his profitability?
Good question.
Because if
he does bring money, he's at a stage in his career where he does bring money.
I only ask this because if you have Apple TV, they have this great 2-part documentary about number one on the call sheet. It's about what it's like to be black and be in charge, like be the head person in a movie, right? And it was like, yeah, there's movie stars and there's actors. Movie stars, I'm on your screen, you're coming to see movie no matter what, making bread. Like Will Smith, 10, 14, number one, couple $100 million movies.
Denzel Washington.
Denzel, you're gonna see. But it's like Denzel attracts a different audience. Denzel's a guaranteed $200 million, whether it's a historical play, whether it's a cop thriller, whatever. Right, Equalizer.
Samuel Jackson's the highest grossing actor, right? He got like over a couple billions.
Because he's in everything. He said he loves to act. Yeah. But then Michael B. Jordan, you say, all right, he gets numbers, he gets butts and seats, but his skill, where do you see? And how do we rank that?
I think he got great range. Going from Fruitvale Station, going from Fruitvale to Black Panther to Creed. So now to this up and coming movie Sinners, which is getting a lot of great reviews. I'm not saying he's on Denzel level. I'm not giving him that. But I'd give him a good B. I put him on the B tier. Like Denzel to me is A. Even though now granted, shout out to Angel Lakita Moore. Shout out to her. And shout out to Kevin on stage because they did an unpopular opinion on Denzel Washington. And one of the things that she said was great. Like Denzel Washington is a great actor, but he plays himself in every movie. But his acting skills is still high up there type shit.
Denzel is not saved. He's amazing. Denzel is a box office attraction draw. He got Malcolm X. That's the thing. He got Training Day. So we've seen him lean into the range that you speak of. I think Michael B. Jordan has played different versions of himself. It's not really range. It's like, all right, I gotta be poor and get killed by a cop. Oh, I gotta be a lost prince.
That's crazy.
But that's the shit. Like it's the mindset. He can embody the mindset of his character, but the delivery is always Michael B. Jordan.
So wait, but you got Fruitville, you got Just Mercy, you got Creed, you got
everything you're saying,
and you also got rom-coms under his belt, and then also now he got action under his belt. So it's like he does different types of movies.
He does different genres of movie. He plays the same character, and people love to see him as that character. Now his character might do different things.
Can you elaborate more on the character? Because I'm a bit
Will Smith did the same thing for the first couple years, first decade plus of his career. You play your charm and your personality carry you through. But the range you speak of is like when he tried to do Concussion. And we know the NFL kind of put a damper on that, but it was also the funny accent. He wasn't Will Smith, right? Or like I said, when he did.
What about Ali? He did Ali.
Ali was good. Ali, like I said, he has roles. I'm saying that first decade of Will Smith, he was just Will Smith. Michael B. Jordan has not had necessarily a role where you watch it and you get lost and say, oh, you embodied this character. You delivered, like you made me care about a character, but it wasn't like. Wouldn't
that be Black Panther? Everybody loved Black Panther because of him.
We love what he said in a superhero movie. He went to the Africans and said, look, niggas, I'm black too. I will turn this shit the fuck up for what happened.
Everybody related to him being from, the inner cities and how, he's supposed to be part of this Wakanda stuff and he didn't. He got a lot of resentment
that
for that.
The set pieces of the story. His performance wasn't crazy. He just said some gangster shit.
And y'all not giving him no type of credit over here.
It's not all giving credit. There's only like 5 or 6 actors, male, and then 5 or 6 female actors that can go into a role and really body that shit. Where it's like you forget that I watch most Denzel movies. Oh, that's Denzel. That's smooth. So like Equalizer 2.
He got certain mannerisms that you can easily point like the pause, like the shaking of his lips, like the quiver, like his lip quivers.
Yeah.
He got certain mannerisms. Or get your hands off me.
But like, to that point,
certain tells.
I would say Jamie Foxx is probably out of all the guys we recognize, probably the actor that gets lost. Like there is no Jamie Foxx archetype unless he's doing a knockoff comedy. Like Jamie Foxx will go dramatic and you won't recognize him.
I agree with that.
Denzel got his roles when he really want to. But he know most time I'm gonna get over being Denzel. I'm gonna be smooth and be cool. I'm gonna say some slick shit like this, and all the women gonna look at me and go crazy. Like he's gonna get that off. Michael B. Jordan has the same shit. He's like, I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna do my shit. I'm gonna do unnecessary push-ups before I punch the nigga in his face. Like he's gonna do that in every movie.
So wait, what do you want Michael B? So what type of role would Michael B. Jordan have to do to get out the
what he would be good in, or what I would think he would probably do in the next 10 years? He probably do an Obama movie, a young Obama movie or something where it's like you have to go. You can't just get over on being the cool black guy or the attractive black guy. Like, all right, I got to really deal with some shit here. I got to really carry some pain. I got to really emote. That's really when actors get you. I'm not saying go full method like Daniel Day-Lewis and shit where that nigga thought he was Abraham Lincoln. Like, I don't want that. But, like, really get into the role and I'm like, oh, shit. And it's somebody that, like, we see their pain. They going through some shit.
He probably don't. You know what? I'm not gonna fight on that. I think you have made some great points.
I'm gonna say Will Smith got like 4 of those out of 20 classic movies. Denzel got like
well, Michael B. Jordan's supposed to do I Am Legend too.
Anyways, next topic. What are we talking about, man?
Shout out to Michael B. Jordan, man.
100%. Big fans, but just like I don't think he's there yet.
What's your thoughts about Lil Wayne Carter 6 dropping in June?
I don't care.
Next topic.
Yeah, I don't fuck. Wow, the disrespect to legends in here, man.
The disrespect.
Is he really a legend though?
He's a legend.
Come on,
Let's not do that.
Come on now, Tox. Come on, Tox.
I would more so think about the quality of his music in the last 5 to 7 years. What is he dropped that's made me said I have to care about this?
That I can stand on. And now you said that, Tox. Okay, but he's a legend. He's been around since the 90s.
Legend, though? Like he's been around longevity.
Not longevity, but he had the hits. He has the influence.
What influence?
A lot of people come from his tree. He's put people on. Cash Money, Young Money, all that. Everybody wanted to be him at one point.
I
He
think
has
he was
everything.
good at one point.
He has the
He was really good at one
respect.
point. But I think he fell off. Like, really, talk about bad fall offs. Him, horrible fall off.
I would like in the recent years he's been doing all right. Like the feature that he did with Corday was fire. Everybody was giving him props for that.
He's proven he can still rap when he cares, but as a fan, I haven't probably cared about a Lil Wayne project since the Carter 4. And that was just because I wanted to
since the Carter 3 for me.
I think I just wanted to see if he was going to be able to keep up with what he did on Carter 3. And it was just like, I bought that. And I was like, okay. Like I was listening, I was listening to Carter 3 the leak the other day. Nigga, I was like, boy, he had it.
Since the Carter 3 and no ceilings.
The mixtape runs that he had, the drought.
Dedications, like the drought. He had joints. He was able, I think the fact that he was able to flood the streets with quality and quantity, he had a run. Definitely a legend. Like I said, I haven't.
My man had a seizure. He's not.
Understandably, I'm not saying it's any fault. I'm just saying he ain't put out nothing I cared about in a while.
All right, let's get to some sports. Carmelo Anthony, officially been inducted into the NBA, not the NBA, but the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Well deserved.
That was a given.
Well deserved.
That was a given. This might not go well. Does he deserve it over Dwight?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, definitely. He played longer than Dwight. He had
longevity doesn't mean
at
you're
the
good.
peak of
it does mean if you there's a lot of players who played only 4 seasons in the NBA.
I will say this, because it's the Naismith and not the NBA, yes. If it's only NBA, no. Dwight Howard's accolades were solely NBA. Carmelo Anthony is probably, KD caught him, but up until this last Olympics, Carmelo Anthony was the greatest Olympic basketball player we've ever had. And he was the original one and done, I'm the face of a team in college. And then in the league, he didn't get a ring, but he was the guy on most of his teams. And he, 29,000 points? I would say, if we're taking totality, absolutely. If we're just doing league, Dwight Howard was probably at a point, I think Melo was probably he had one season when he was top 3.
And to answer your question, Tox, his prime was longer than Dwight, in my opinion. Dwight had a good 4 to 5 years. Dwight had a good 4 or 5 year run.
But in his 4 to 5 year run, he made the finals. He was first seed, multiple time defensive player.
He had multiple defensive player of the years.
He stopped Bron.
Yeah, but then Carmelo had
nobody on his team.
He had Jameer Nelson and Hito Turkoglu looking like gods.
Hito Turkoglu was underrated.
And think about it. If Melo is 1, I'll wait till the summer and I'll take a financial hit from coming to the Knicks and winning the chip. If he would have just waited and came there and let them have pieces so they could have went and got Chris Paul or could have went and got Darren Williams and built a stronger team around him. Because remember, them boys was competing with role players. They turned Tyson Chandler into an All-NBA player, respectfully, not trying to disrespect him. But I think Melo was always on the wrong side of history. He was supposed to be with the big 3. He was scared. He wanted to take the money up front. He ain't bet on himself. A lot of first-round exits. A lot of questionable, like, all right, am I going to change my game or adjust to winning?
Yeah.
But first ballot.
I'm just here to stir the pot.
Yeah.
I'm just here to stir the pot.
It's a good one. It's a good point.
What you do. And also, shout out to JuJu Watkins. She was the Women's College Player of the Year. Shout out to her, though. Get better, JuJu.
I really think she should redshirt next year. Just take the full year. I think the thing about JuJu, she moves like unlike I've ever seen a female basketball player move for real. So take that.
You know how I would compare. What's that woman on the South Carolina Gamecocks? She got swag. Hold on, keep talking. I'm gonna find her because she moved. She played ball just like a man.
But JuJu gonna be all right. Take the red shirt. Take the time. Get your knee right. I know ACLs. People can come back in 5-6 months. Like, don't worry about it. You National Player of the Year. Don't rush back. Whenever you're ready to go to the league, they're gonna pay you. We all know they're gonna pay her.
That's a fact.
Left for them to iron out the deal, so you're not going to make $70,000, but you're making $300,000, $400,000 off the new rookie contracts. She be all right.
Yeah, shout out to her though. Well, you said slick. The NBA MVP race is not heating up. You think Joker got it in the bag?
No, Shy got it. Shy's gonna win.
Even after the 60-point performance by Joker?
They are the number one team in the league. They have the greatest point differential in league history, and their point differential levels off. Like if you take him out of the game, they go to like even or slightly negative. So you're telling me that the one player is statistically responsible for the greatest point differential in the league? I'm going with Shy.
That's what happened last year. He was number one last year, and he still didn't win it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shy's gonna win. Just they can't give it to Joker 4 times.
Honestly,
yeah, I think he's gonna win too.
It's not even that they can't give it to him 4 times. I think it's just if he was number one seed, they have no choice. There'll be no other out. The fact that OKC is number one, and it's like, oh shit. It is the numbers point to Shy being Shy. Like other than that, because you could be like, yo, you're averaging triple double, shooting 40% from 3. Like this doesn't happen. We've never seen this before. So it's Shy's award, but you got to give Joker credit. A lot of these niggas, Giannis been balling out. If they had a better record, he'd be up there. I feel bad for Tatum. That boy putting up career numbers 28, 9, and 6. Can never get one. He might not ever get one. Respectfully.
Fags. And that's so crazy because him and Jaylen Brown been getting disrespected, and they supposed to be held a bit higher since they won championships. This is probably the worst
Jaylen Brown
championship
narrative.
run.
Stop with this Jaylen Brown narrative. We don't give a fuck. He's a great person, but
Yeah,
he's not.
y'all niggas don't fuck with Jaylen Brown like that.
He's barely.
It's the market at the end though. Boston will never just because they play for Boston. That's what messes them up.
And Jaylen Brown is not. He might be top 35, top 40.
Come on now, you come on now. You resemble Jaylen Brown. You're not gonna say and support your brother over here.
I support him in his endeavors. I'm just saying. I support him in his. He's a great person, genius, but I don't think he's a top 35 player. I'll take 35 players over Jaylen Brown, and that's not even just fantasy. Fantasy, I'm taking I take him top. No, I'm lying. Top 40 in fantasy too. Top 50.
All right. We were just talking about this earlier in this episode, but what y'all thoughts about Ja Morant and the gun emotes that he's getting in trouble for?
That nigga wants out of Memphis.
He definitely does.
Why?
There's nothing.
The coach wasn't letting him have the ball. The coach that they replaced the coach with is the one that made the system that doesn't let him have the ball. He's not the young face of the league anymore. We got a new dickhead in Anthony Edwards. So I think Ja Morant realizes that if he wants to reclaim his status, it's not in Memphis. They've kind of plateaued where they're at. They have to pay. I think Jaren Jackson's about to get a supermax, so they're gonna be capped out. This is their team. So
some people are saying they're gonna let him go because they don't want to pay him that much money.
I mean, they can just rob the voters to vote for Evan Mobley for Defensive Player of the Year. But I'm and with Ja Morant, what you got to say when he's getting to the basket and shit, it's sweet. But he still can't shoot. His playmaking is more flashy than he's making the highlight assist. He's not trying to just make the pass that leads to the pass for the shot. I think that's the person you send to like a Washington, or you know what I would do if I was them? I call Charlotte and see if they do a Ja Morant from LaMelo Ball.
You know, I'm not too upset about that.
He's from South Carolina. You put him in the Carolinas closer to home with Jordan. You let him kind of you got Brandon Miller over there. Go get it. And then you let
I'm not upset about that.
And then you let LaMelo, he shoots threes, so you put him out there instead of the Ja Morant drives. Now you got LaMelo, Bane, and that shit will be all right.
Let's get into Anthony Edwards. Well, Shorty came out and said this is not true, but there was a rumor that Anthony Edwards wanted to pay 18 years worth of child support, which would round about over $1 million. What's your thoughts on that?
Smart move.
Smart move. Come on, that contract negotiation.
Smart move. He making 40 M's a year. Like, you could take the little $1 million.
I was shocked that they only wanted 5. The rumor, that's what threw me off. Like, only $5,000 a month. Somebody lying.
I think it was an estate. I think the state favors men.
Oh, because I was like, you making, like you said, $40 million a year. She's supposed to get she's supposed to get like $40,000 a month.
I think that's what she's shooting for.
This is why she's stupid even more, and she's messing up her own narrative. Because now it looks like she's after the money. She should just shut her mouth. If it's not true, just shut your mouth.
She put the pictures out there, the screenshot. So he said, "I don't want the baby."
Yeah, she's stupid. That's so stupid. She should just shut her mouth. You're gonna get child support, whatever it is. It is what it is. Why are you fighting the people? If you know it's not 1 mil off the top, then why are you talking to the people? Stupid. Now you look dumb.
But you also got to think about it. She's also seen several women do the same shit and turn that into careers. You think about Drea, you know, they get a love Brittany Renner. They get on the well, not Brittany Renner. Oh yeah, shit, Brittany Renner. Like they on loving basketball. They on baddies and all these different things. So it's like now it's like, oh, I got a rapper, a baby daddy, and an NBA baby daddy. I'm turning my brand from just showing ass on the internet to, oh, I want a show. I'm getting residual checks from VH1 or Zeus or whatever. Like it's a plot. It's a play.
And the way she addressed in the video that she addressed it, all the rumors, that didn't make her sound even better because she's talking about how she has a baby by the baby. She's hyping out, or she don't need the money because she had a baby by a little baby. I'm like, sure, you're not supposed to lead with that. You're not supposed to lead with that. So I don't know.
You're playing checkers, not chess. You're definitely playing checkers.
So, Tox, you put on the docket as an adult and former athlete. How do you go about working out and training?
How do you? I was just thinking about it the other day. I was just wondering because I've been seeing niggas in the gym like looking crazy, wearing like half leg sleeves. Like, what you doing? You in the gym to show off, or you?
Oh yeah, it's a fashion show in the gym. It's a fashion show in the gym.
So I want to know how what's niggas doing in the gym?
Who going
like,
first?
Boom. I played football and I played basketball. I played baseball and lacrosse too at one point. So I've been an athlete basically my whole life. But I'm old now. I got no time and I don't want to break my leg playing sport. So like that's not what I do anymore. Like I'm not training for like a game. Yeah, I'm training to fight niggas. That's what I'm doing. I'm training to fight niggas. Nah. So how y'all be training? What y'all training for? You got a daughter.
Yeah, I do have a daughter. I'm definitely I honestly started working. You know, I'm inconsistent. I was inconsistent as fuck for years. I started training just so I could be able to pick her up and it don't hurt to bend down when she get bigger. But then I also was playing basketball. So for me, I'm chill. I was chilling until niggas started talking shit. That one scrimmage where you out of shape and somebody bust your ass and start talking to you crazy. I was like, all right. So I don't train specifically for basketball. I shoot around a little bit every week, but for the most part, just trying to feel good, trying to feel strong, trying to be mobile.
Yeah, mental health.
Yeah, so it's like a legit. I'm going in. You probably getting like 6, 7 movements. You know, just trying to get everything functional, and then a little cardio, something light. That's it. I really just want to be functional for as long as I possibly can. Like I just want to be able to be, all right, cool. Once I warm up and I'm stretched out and shit, that's like, all right, bet, let's go. I need to play. If we want, play catch. If I'm playing basketball with my students, or when she get older, she want to play ball, little shit like that. Or wifey want to talk some shit, and like I'm gonna block your shot and hit a couple layups just for fun. All right, that's it. Just I really just want to be in my. All right, I'm available and able to talk shit and back it up.
That's a fact. I do that too. I make sure I train so I keep my nephew humble. Because he at that age now, he's 15. He's starting to feel himself. He in basketball. He about to travel to Pennsylvania this weekend and all that. And I used to bust his ass when he was younger. That's like my first son. So I just try to train and keep on top. So, he knows that his uncle will still fuck him up at the end of the day. So that's my motivation.
That's a fact. I train for 4 reasons. Reason 1, I have a son and he's going to be taller than me. And I'm going to always fuck him up. So he know who to fuck with. Reason number 2, I have a daughter. She said, why you be in the gym all the time? I'd be like, so I can fuck up all your boyfriends. Reason number 3, my girl type bigger than me. She kind of taller than me, no lie. So she be trying to get on her bully shit like I can't pick her up. So I be picking her up and I be fucking that shit up too. Number 4, I got a family, so I got to fuck up anybody else out in the street. So basically, I just want to fuck people up, to be honest. I just want to fuck shit up. That's my reason.
That's fair.
All right, let's get to our song of the week.
That's fair.
If you're listening to this on YouTube, please go to your favorite streaming platform, preferably the live podcast app on iOS and Android, or you can listen to our previous songs of the week on Apple Music Playlist, our Spotify music playlist, which we got this week, fellas. All right, that was Rob49. What the hell? You can find our previous song of the week on our music playlist, our Spotify music playlist, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite. Slick, drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Toxic Service announcement. You already know who we sponsored by. The one and only Heart of Moisture.
This Might Not Go Well podcast is sponsored by Heart of Moisture, your most trusted distributors in all things beauty. From hair products to wellness tools and more, we provide you with access to beauty supplies from wherever you are. Follow us on all social platforms at Heart of Moisture and visit our website at heartofmoisture.com. Let us know how we can serve your community when it comes to your wellness needs. Email us at admin@heartofmoisture.com for more information. Essentials with ease.
Yeah, go support Black women business. All right, this TSA talks. Put a lot of stuff on the document. Take it over.
Word. The toxic came with the toxic takes, man. So I want to know, what's your ex etiquette?
Elaborate.
So meaning, what is your relationship with your exes? How do you handle your exes? Do you even talk to your exes?
I don't talk to mine. It's like on something like this doesn't happen. Not like I'm avoiding them.
Come on, B Bruzy. You light skinned, bro. I know you're toxic, bro, when it comes to exes.
Whoa. What's with this false narrative that you put on me over here, gang? Don't do that.
Narrative,
don't
bro.
Do that.
If she ever did you wrong, you don't want to see her do right.
You know, I want all my ex bitches to do right. You feel me? I want the best for them. You know, at the end of the day.
The fact that you call them bitches.
I'm about to say there was animosity behind that.
They not mine no more, so they bitches.
Yeah.
Oh my. So what do you? All right. So boom. So what do you do when you see your man's ex?
Oh, I barely interact with their current significant other. I don't talk to their ex either, unless I was friends with them prior to them before them getting together. I'm like that. I'm from old school. I don't really interact with my man's girls or anything like that. Like with Slick Woman, I don't have her number, not at all, nothing at all. Even with your short, I don't do nothing. So it's like I don't have no communication, no nothing. That's how I was raised.
Yeah, if we was cool beforehand, it's like everybody say what up. It depends. I think we got a couple friends whose exes we cool with. Like some of them is families. Like, hey, yo, what up? We good? Everything. You know, we got a big mosh pit, but for the most part, it's like no going in and out. Especially if it's like on some like, all right, she was tweaking. I'm on bro side. I'm with bro. But
That's what's like.
And also the reason why I do that too is you my friend. If I break up with this bitch, you don't talk to her. You feel me?
What
like
you was friends before?
my friend.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about.
You my friend.
That's what I'm talking about.
You break up with this bitch too. If I broke up with this bitch, you break up with her too.
I don't be carried. I'll be like, all right, carry on. Long as I ain't talking about me, I don't give a fuck.
You know your name gonna pop up.
It's gonna pop up every once in a while, but that's fair. I love when hopefully I got enough time into it. It don't pop up no more. Nobody cares. You got your life.
Because if I was with one of your exes, I'd be like, yeah, I was just doing a pod with Law. Oh, Law, how he doing? All that, the good shit and all that. You know. That's one that got away.
It wouldn't even happen. Fuck out of here.
The reason I asked those because I seen my man's ex and it was all love. Like it was like, oh shit, that's you. Oh, that's you. And they didn't even mention their ex. They didn't mention the person at all.
That's fair.
So I was curious.
Sometimes you outgrow it. It depends. Like probably if it's like we was younger and shit, and I'm like, what's up? Just niggas had to always check in just in case shit went left. Like, hold on, yo, what's up? How you doing? Oh, word, that's good to hear. But now it's like, it doesn't matter.
You know what's awkward is when you both know them prior and they got together and then they break up. Because I ran to one of my man's ex because I knew her prior to him. Actually, at the same time. And she ended up talking about it in a sense because I didn't even know they broke up at that time. So I found out mid-conversation with her, like, oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I just saw what's his face the other day at this spot. Yeah, me and him not together. I was like, nigga, my face dropped. I was like, oh shit. I didn't know.
You dropped the bag. You can't bring up the other person. You gotta let them bring them up.
I didn't know they were broken up.
You just gotta just not even bring it up.
You know what? No, my friend is a piece of shit because I saw him in the spot. I asked him about his shorty. Oh yeah, she's good. Nigga, I'll be like, oh, she good. So then I seen her because she worked near my job. I pull up. So I'm like, oh, it's good. Yeah, I just saw what's his face. Yeah, I was just hanging out with him. Yeah, we broke up. I was like, oh, this nigga didn't even tell me this shit. But he was like, oh yeah, but he did tell me you saw him. I'm like, so nigga, you could tell her you saw me, but you can't tell me you broke up with her. Had me looking like Boo Boo the Fool with her. I was tight.
The nigga embarrassed, bro. The nigga embarrassed.
Damn.
Niggas been there. I've been there. Niggas embarrassed.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah, they had a lot of years. I was rooting for them.
I was rooting for them. Man. But all right, boom. So you in a relationship. So fuck your ex. Fuck all the exes. All my exes live in Texas. You wish your bitch. What's your nut face while y'all doing the thing?
That's
Like,
wild.
what face do you make when you
I
nutting?
ain't gonna lie. That's not even toxic. That's just wild.
Nah, bro. What's your nut face?
Oh, well, I look like I'm pledging again. Why not?
Nigga got an angry face.
So Sigma.
Oh, nigga got an angry face on, man.
You feel me?
I be smiling, bro. I be smiling. It be like a ear to ear smile. Kool-Aid smiling.
They don't. Not a joker smile when you nutting.
Mine definitely gives like you just jump into the ice bath or something. It's over.
Oh, yeah. It depends on what type of
listeners,
nut.
I wish I could see the faces.
Pause. It depends on what type of nut you nut. Because it's that nut that, you feel me, you've been backed up a few days when that shit kind of like a kickback. Ooh, you get the hunchback, you feel me? That's the one that you hit hard. You like, oh shit, you didn't even know you had all that nut in you that you released. So you make a different face. And then when the quickie one, when y'all been fucking for a minute in that honeymoon stage, when y'all been fucking a lot. So it's like, nigga, you've been nutting 2 or 3 times a day. So you don't, nigga, you used to it at this point. So you just, all right.
Yeah.
You give a little,
A little. Go get the towel. Go ahead. Go.
Yeah, and then is that angry sex nut face when you really demolish the shit after she gave you attitude. You like, you got that big ass.
What's her name?
Yeah, what's her name, bro?
Nigga,
you speaking from experience.
I'm about to say you've been with her for like 3 months now.
You just told me the pot. You know what?
You just unlocked the door.
I'm here for you to pod, but
damn, bro.
You just said you had a kid the other day.
Please.
You just went through it. You went through all of that in 3 months, my nigga. Congratulations.
I'm a potter. You feel me? I could pot
We still because boom. So you got the nut face, you got the angry face. What's the rest of your body doing? So like, I was at a comedy show, right? And this nigga was like, hold on. I hope he wasn't having sex at that comedy show. I hope this was not leading up to it. I mean, no lie, I had it before the comedy show, but I wish I had it at the comedy show. That shit was trash. It was in the suite. I could have been doing it. Anyway, boom. So what's your leg doing? Because this nigga said his legs be clapping. She be giving him that good. His legs be clapping like a seal.
During head. A good head.
During head,
nigga. Hercules.
Nigga, you got some long ass legs, bro. You 6'10".
Nigga, you just it's not no big clap. It's not like a standing ovation. My nigga's like the little, with the foot. You feel me?
Oh, this nigga here.
I'm ready to pod. I'm here to pod all of you.
You pull niggas. What you be doing?
Oh nah, what's it called? Off the neck, yeah. You get the clap, you get the headlock. Like, oh, come here, girl. Hold on, wait a minute. But off the cheeks, this the toes curling. I definitely get the sheet stuck in my toes real quick. Like, hey, hold on, relax.
Toes curling is crazy.
Toes curling is
nah, I'm with y'all though.
That's a good one.
I'm with y'all though.
I don't want to ask you that. That sounds crazy. Me even ask you that. Continue.
This nigga here, boy.
You trying to ask me if my toes be curling?
I didn't say that, gang.
Nigga want to know.
I didn't even say the question. I didn't say the question.
Damn, nigga, that shit crazy. Damn, y'all see Mufasa though?
Nah, I ain't see it.
Y'all seen the movie Mufasa?
I ain't see it.
Y'all gotta watch Mufasa though.
I know the story, but I ain't watch it yet. It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus.
I know about Mufasa, the Jennifer Hudson show. That's it. Because they made that stupid song about him, and I can't niggas say that all the time now.
You can't even disconnect the actor from the lion. But in Mufasa, I realized the reason why all male friendships break up.
Pussy.
Because of a bitch.
Pussy.
Because of a bitch. And they mentioned it in the fucking movie, bro. The fucking bitch got in between two brothers.
Sarabi, yeah. Mufasa, he ain't snake his girl, but he was trying to pass it off like, yo, my brother really trying to see what it do.
He definitely tried to pass it off, but nigga Scar was scaring the pussy away.
Yeah, he scared the hoes. He's scaring the hoes. I seen that shit on
He
TikTok.
was definitely scaring the pussy away.
That's how much gang wars in New York City happened.
It's
A lot of
always
niggas
it's
died in the
always
streets
over
because
there.
of pussy.
You ever scared the pussy away, or had a friend that scared the pussy away?
Oh yeah. Nigga.
How
Everybody,
you handle that?
Shit.
you gotta move on
How you
sometimes.
handle scared the Oh, but somebody got to save it. 'Cause what if you
This
on a
Drake and
two-man?
Kendrick Lamar battle scared the pussy away. At one time, I was at this event because one of my mans wanted to argue about this shit right there. That shit dried up the coochie. That was in the spot. Debating about hip hop. Anywhere
Facts.
dries up the coochie. I 100% don't recommend.
Every
100%
time.
don't
It's
recommend.
sports. That is sports for sure. Definitely.
Nah, because you get some shorties that into some sports. And when you get a shorty that's into some sports, that shit might wet up the coochie a bit more, especially if you feel me. Because I did talk to this Stony Brook chick one time, and because we went to Albany and we had like little rival and shit. That shit kind of helped me out a little bit. And then the conversation transitioned from sports to other shit because of that. So it depending on what type of girl.
But what did transition to from sports to what?
But different topics, nigga. You feel what I mean?
My bad, man. You said you wanted the pod. Don't be scared now, nigga. You said
They got 4 years of me saying wild shit over here.
Hey, and they trying to get 4 more years of you saying wild shit. That's a fact.
What about y'all? How did y'all ever drive the coochie, scared the hoes?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I didn't know how to talk to girls for a while. Fuck it up, but yeah, I figured it out eventually. Senior year was good to me.
I'm not sure.
You know how I scared one time I scared the coochie because I didn't know shorty was feeling me, and I think I scared her away because I just kept talking, and I didn't know it was time to do it or not. Like, because you never really know for real. You was younger and you be like, and you just talking just to talk, and shorty's like looking at you to make a move, and you didn't make a move. You ever had that situation before? Damn, silence. I copy. I'll stop and pot it. Y'all could talk. I'm on mute. Go ahead.
Yo, brother. I don't know if I ever dried up the pussy though. I've never been told. I've never been actually told if I ever dried up the pussy. I'm lying. I probably dried up the pussy when I was in the pussy.
What?
That.
What?
Hey, wait,
Bro,
A nigga could have hold on. A nigga could have hold on to it, man. Talk about nut face. A nigga could have hold on to it. So that probably dried up the pussy for sure.
I think you say something wild. Like, you know how some niggas try to get in there Wesley Pipes bag in bed? I think you said something wild.
Like, yeah, bitch, take this shit. She said,
I
excuse
was
me,
Wesley
sir?
no pipes. My partner, he 55 at job. He just had his 30th anniversary. He said his shit come out at like powder now when he nutting. That's how my shit was coming out.
Nah, he need to take some Macaroon or something. Something wrong. If
Get the big three, gang. Get the big three.
I'm about to say your T numbers is low, my boy. Take something.
Damn, bro. So like, all right, so back to bitches, bro. So what's a weird attraction that you ever have, like when it comes to women? Like, so tell me what you typically go for, and then tell me what's like completely left that you might be attracted to.
I like girls that don't smile.
You like
Oh,
girls
you like RBF?
that have resting bitch face.
Resting bitch face get me every time. I like that aloof dumb shit. I be looking like, yo, are you really not thinking nothing? Or you thinking everything right now? That shit get me. I love that shit.
I like goofy bitches. That's my shit. I love being a good goofy bitch.
A girl that had a weird face too. A girl that had a weird face, like she
I like goofy
skateboarding.
girls. I like goofy girls. I like goofy girls, smart girls. But my weird attraction, like just like an attractive female, bald-headed bitches.
You know,
It's like I just want to rub your head.
I'm with you on that. You potting. I'm with you. Elaborate.
I just want to rub your head, bald-headed bitches. No, I'm bugging.
Now I'm with you.
Never done.
And they be thick too. They definitely be thick. You know I love a thick bitch.
You know what? You're actually right, because I read through my Rolodex of bald-headed bitches. I'm sorry, I should stop saying bitches, women.
Team BHB.
Bald-headed women, and most of them are thick. And I think only thick women can pull off the bald-headed style or the short, near-long style for real. I only think thick women could really pull that off. I'm with you on that. You potted.
And then my other one, don't judge me. This might not go well. Emo bitches. I love a bitch that want to kill herself.
Y'all niggas is sick. What are y'all?
That's the ones that grow up with no father or daddy issues. Bring them my way. Baby, won't you come my way?
See? Mad tattoos, mad emo, always wearing black, no daddy, just want to kill herself.
Yo. And shout out to those girls who got the Rihanna tap between their titties. I love them. That's one of my weird attraction too. Them girls who jumped on that Rihanna trend and got the tap between their titties.
No, that's a fact. I'm with you.
Well, I'll shout out to them though. I got a weird attraction.
Damn, Slick, you not with us, bro.
I'm boring,
you don't want to save a bitch.
I don't want to save a bitch. It sounds like a headache. I don't want a girl that got more problems than me. What am I supposed to do with that? How am I? How to make?
Be her father.
She don't understand. She don't understand her problems though.
That's
she don't know
fine.
why she want to kill herself.
She about to be a bigger.
Do it.
I'm about to say. I'm gonna be like, go ahead. Just don't text me.
You ever ask a girl, you do see a dad in me? Like you gotta save her.
Oh, I love that one. I'm gonna use that one.
Yo.
I'm gonna use that shit tonight.
Cause you know deep down if she did see it, you know she gonna forever remember you. She gonna forever remember you. I like to be memorable to these bitches. Oh, you gotta be saying bitches. I'm trying to change my ways to these women. I'm trying to be memorable to these women. You feel me? But I do. There was a phase when I liked girls with piercings, like mad piercings, especially on the earlobes. That was a weird phase of my life at one point.
Yeah,
and you like them girls with piercings?
Yeah, nah, it's too much happening, too much metal.
Nah, I like girls with piercings too. Like what you talking about? You talking about the ear?
Like
the
they got the whole ear, boom boom. Then some of them got the nose. All that.
Oh, I'm jacking that. Slick lying because I remember a time we had a bitch with the shit, but I didn't even come at him. Bro.
When?
He had a little piece with the little boring.
I did.
But
you gotta text me that one. I
cool.
don't remember that one. I'm boring now.
Too much bitches in his past. Too much bitches in his past, man.
Chilling, relax. I'm a happy home. Happy home.
What you got next, Talks?
Damn, what do I have next? There's so much to talk about, bro. All these topics that I just be talking about, bro. This be my regular day.
I'm about to say, you just be thinking about this shit in the gym.
Yo, that's a fact. Yo, I popped a pre-workout and I just be going. Pause. But so boom, your profession. Now let's be serious for a quick moment. So we all have professions, we professionals. What in your professional life like messes up your relationship with other people? Tell me the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like how does it help you? What's bad? And like what's just fucking it up sometimes?
I think my profession gives me chances to do shit that, interact with people in spaces that I probably wouldn't be in otherwise. Like I've been able to speak at conferences. I've been able to, do different shit that I probably would not normally put myself in a situation to do these things on my own. So that's positive. I'd say the stressful part just comes like with, when you try to move up and you try to step into different roles and do different things, you got to really be mindful of people. So I think I know myself very well. I get reads on people, but it'd be tough as fuck trying to do things that support that, like you pushing an agenda that you want to happen, but you definitely got to really be thinking about different types of people react to this shit, and they don't all work like you. That shit is fucking annoying, and then it definitely will spill over into the crib where it's like,
yes, let's be toxic. Like, how does it affect your home?
Oh yeah, nah.
You're a teacher, so boom. How does it affect the home, like with your girl?
Damn. She
listening. She listening, nigga.
Oh, I know, nigga. She know. She know when I had a bad day. Do not talk to me. Do not talk about this trash and dishes. They get done when they get done. Leave me the fuck alone. I respectfully love you dearly. I'ma leave, but that shit get crazy. Leave me alone. Don't touch me. Don't try to be sexy. I'ma just look at you like it's not it. It's not happening. It's not working. That's me. Once I'm stressed out, everything shut down. I need at least 48 hours. I'm not a fun person.
Really?
Let's go, B.
My surprisingly, my job don't really affect that because my job is so flexible that it don't really stress me out or it affects my personal life, to be honest with you. Because I have great managers and I am a great manager myself, so I end up organizing it. So it don't really affect me too much, except when I gotta manage in because sometimes I have to work on the weekends and sometimes I have to travel sometimes. So that can, not having time or finding someone to cover could be effective.
That's not bad. Bro, speaking toxic, bro. So my profession, is like investigator, law enforcement, whatever the case may be. And my girl's profession is a psychologist.
Yeah, both crazy.
So, word. So in the crib, I'm gonna tell you how it affects us. So we was having a conversation the other day, and she was telling me a story about an ex or like whatever. So thinks I investigate all of her people. So that's a problem, which I probably have investigated everybody in her life. But listen, don't judge. Not too much on me, King.
We listen and we don't judge.
This is a TSA. It's a safe space.
Saying, bro, I said it was toxic, bro. I said it was, but then she be psycho-analyzing me, bro. She be telling me all of my problems and what's wrong with me. So I'm like, bitch, I mean, my love. I'm like, my love, chill.
The pod.
You can't do that. But the
I
other
can
part
see how to be annoying.
Damn, I think I lost y'all in the headphones. That's crazy.
Yeah, we still hear you though.
Hold on.
I still hear you.
Uh-oh.
Well, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
Anyways, the other problem is that I've done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so I'll be doing it on her sometimes, like practicing, and it don't be going too well. Like she be getting hurt and shit. So I think that's also a problem. So I might be out of myself. So please, people, don't come for me.
I'm about to say.
Damn, I can't hear y'all though. Why y'all laughing?
Because we just heard what you just said.
Everything you said.
Y'all laughing at me.
We can hear you.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Damn, keep chatting though, because I can't hear
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm boring.
That's yeah. You want to go to
That shit funny as fuck.
I don't even know how to even.
Damn, people, they cut my ass and I can't even hit them. But we're going to keep going. We're going to keep rolling. We're going to let them cut my ass, bro. It's cool. Anyways, speaking on my trauma, what's the best and worst first dates that y'all ever had? And we're going to leave it on this topic. We're going to leave them on a cliffhanger. So I'm going to just say my best date or the idea of a best date for me. So it would definitely be something with an activity and food. And I know we hit this on multiple times, but the reason why I'm bringing this up is that I realize that niggas don't know how to go on a date at all. Like my man's, we got a whole conversation about dating, and his 24-hour date, I'm not jacking it. He trying to take Shorty back to the crib to drop off food. Like,
he dropping on
what
food
we doing, bro? Not in New York. But what's y'all best and first date? Best and worst date? We can leave it on the cliffhanger for the people.
There was a time where, the Museum of Ice Cream was my shit. You feel me? Slick, don't laugh at me, Slick.
It took like 5 girls in a month.
What's good with you, kid? I love activities. I love doing escape rooms. I love there was a VR date that I did that was great. I love that VR date. Shout out to you. Hit me up. Yeah, so I'm an activity date person. I can't just do movies. I did the movies before and that shit was trash. That's probably my worst date. I did movies first and then did a dinner afterwards, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not talking to her afterwards. It was the Black Panther 2, and I got the 40X shit too. So we was over here shaking. Maybe that was the reason why. We was over there shaking in the chairs and the water splashing. So maybe that was the reason.
Damn.
That shit was trash though. Shout out to you, mama.
Damn. My shit, I think experiences is cool. We gotta talk about some shit that we both interested in, because I definitely like to take, like, I think a cool one I could think of, speakeasy. It's just like, yo, it's a cool concept. So finding a dope ass speakeasy and going there, having the food and the drink, and just like having good conversation, and then taking a long ass walk. I think that's fire, because you could take a walk and you never know what you're gonna see. I think this one joint I'm thinking about definitely was speakeasy. Then it was like some pirate themed bar along the walk we took, and went in there, and it was just a good vibe. It was mad fun. I think shit like that. Go ahead.
Unpopular opinion. I'm a better third dater than I am a first date. Mm-hmm. I think if a shorty can survive the first 2 dates with me, she's in for the world. I feel like that. Because that first 2 date, you gotta get the awkwardness shit out, get comfortable. And I feel like by the 3rd date, like, I get to really know you. And then that's when my thumb rule is that first date, you do something low key to get to know each other. That 2nd date, you can possibly start doing an activity date. That 3rd date, usually in my book, I like to do something that I hear in the first 2 dates. Because I'm a talker, so once we have a conversation, I'm gonna find out something that you really like, and that 3rd date, I'm gonna make sure that 3rd date is something that you mentioned in our date so it could show that I cared, and because girls love when you like listen to them and you're compassionate and shit. You feel
How
me?
you gonna get to the third date though?
Yeah, I'm about to say you wildin'.
No, I'm a great person, my nigga. Come on, that's me. Poppy Sazon. Get two. You feel me? Once we get there, that's my general rule of thumb when I'm dating.
But what if you don't get to the third date though?
Yeah, what if she be like,
and her loss then? I'm me, nigga. You feel me?
I mean, I don't know, partner, bro. You gotta go out first impressions, dog.
Nah. I don't want to put up something because I ain't gonna lie. Some of these shorties ain't it. You feel me? You ever took a shorty out and you thought she was the world, and then you actually got to talk to her. You realize like, oh god,
yes,
she's shorty.
Yes, and I dated her friend.
All right, you see, he talked about me. This nigga's the worst. I leave them alone. You thinking they friend?
You just gotta keep it going.
I'm about to say respectful.
You fucking up friendships all around New York City already.
No, he chose up. That's fair. I'd literally I gotta talk to you. I gotta see if I actually want to go out with you. Like, what's attracting me to just because you fine? That's not going to tame me. I'm gonna be bored. And once I get bored, I start doing dumb shit. I'm gonna cut your ass on the first date if I get bored.
I feel like that also happens all the time. You end up dating one person, and then you realize you really wanted her friend, or for the shorties. Like sometimes they really wanted the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you be knowing the shorty and her friend?
Yes, you probably met her out with her friends, probably back in the day.
Man, it's not the toxic king with the toxic takes for no reason, brother.
You know, I'll let you have that. I'll let you have it. All right, you want to get to our choose one?
Yeah, wrap it up.
All right, this week's choose one. So shout out to All Def Digital Squadcast. That's where I be getting my choose one stuff sometimes. All right, this week's choose one. Would you rather moan every time someone says your name or teleport anywhere but arrive naked? Choose one.
Like I'm randomly teleporting, I know where I'm going.
You know where you're going.
I'm arriving.
But you arrive naked.
I'm arriving naked.
Say my name.
If you go to your classroom, yeah, you running late to work. You teleport. You go to your classroom butt ass naked.
Nah, you just gotta put like the clothes in the ceiling, or like you going to the locker room or some shit like that. Where you know you got some shit.
Nah, say my name. Say my name. Hey.
That means dudes too.
Like, yo, hey, you got next? No, never mind, nigga. Go the fuck home. Nasty nigga.
Say my name.
No, you moan. My fault. You moan.
You moan.
So if I say your name, you're
the one moaning.
Yeah.
So every time you gonna be in the middle of meetings and shit. So Adrian, what?
Bro, I don't like being naked. Say my name.
Oh, send
off.
off.
Nigga, that be fucking. You know.
So he fucking at comedy shows.
With clothes or without clothes, nigga. What the hell?
Lights off.
Without clothes, I get stripped. She like to strip me.
So nigga, you love being naked, that nigga, bro.
He didn't say he liked it. He just said that's what happens.
Hey, I got no choice. She loved to strip me. Talking about scaring the pussy.
I'd rather teleport because you feel me, like nigga. As long as nigga, imagine like you could teleport anywhere you want, but nigga, just you could find yourself a little rag, cover yourself up, and purchase some shit. You feel me?
I know where you going. You gotta be like specifically. I know I'm going here. I gotta drop some clothes off.
Facts. I can't have nobody more than my name.
Or teleport to the closest clothing store to where you going to in the dressing room and grab some shit. Hopefully ain't nobody in there.
At least let me teleport with my Apple Watch or some shit like that. Because then that means you got the wallet, nigga.
That's the headache. I'm about to say that's the headache. You ain't got shit on you. Yeah, you gotta be like, nah, I gotta leave this in the car.
That's what I'm saying. Say my name.
Alrighty though. Let us know what you choose in the comment section. But I think that's a great way to wrap up this audio journey. Please download our live podcast app on iOS and Android. And follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If any brand deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. I'm the voice of Outside B Breezy, aka Poppy Sazon.
It's the toxic king with the toxic takes.
It's your boy Slick. Y'all be great. We see y'all next week.
To Cal.
Just take the beats.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.